Okay, so this video comes out on a Sunday instead of a Saturday. That's my bad. I was busy. Anyway, so in this video, I figure I'd talk about some Ninjago stuff and make a little bit of a series. And it's basically just my opinions on some of the costumes, or the gis, or I don't know what the ninja suits. Starting with the trainee, I guess the training suits. All of them are really good. None of them are bad. Well, none of them. And it is really cool that they brought back a mostly retired piece in 2020 to give us its final use in Pink Zane. Yeah, it's really cool. And I do think that's a good send-off for the piece. And honestly, I think the only thing that brings us down is the stupid movie head for Zane. That I don't like that. But yeah, I think that is really good, really cool. Yeah. Then later on in the pilots, they all got the DX or Dragon X suits. Again, really awesome suits with the dragon design. And I think that, again, these suits were really awesome. Well, I think perfect the way they were. And honestly, the only one that, causes issues for me is Lloyd, and that's because he doesn't really fit. I feel like it would have been better if he got the, same mask piece like they all did. But he, in fairness, did come out like 2-3 years later. So I think I can give him a pass on that. And with the dragons on all of them there, it's really cool. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same figure, except for different torso and leg prints. Anyway, then they got the kendo suits, which I hate. These suits are ugly. And how you train in these, is beyond me, because I don't know who you see out of them. So, yeah. Zane's is cool, though. Zane always makes things look cool. So. Then they got, arguably, their best suits. The ZX suits. Which were awesome. The silver ones with Cole and Jay. The gold with Kai. The best one with the gunmetal gray Lloyd, and then also the gold Zane. Then they got the NRG suits. Again, awesome suits. NRG is also their true potential, and all of them are really, really cool. Unfortunately, the website used also groups Nia in here, but I feel like she would have been there with the scuba suits, the season 16 suits, something, I don't know. Anyway, but also Zane's true potential is once again one of the best because his is just awesome. Then they got one of my favorite robes, the elemental robes. I think these are all great, but it probably would have been better if they had their armor pieces. Also, Golden Load is just awesome. Anyway, their techno robes are again awesome. Only thing I don't like is that in the show they're gloveless. But otherwise, they're awesome. All of them are really cool. Again, Lloyd has his shoulder pads in this, so it does make it a little off for him, but I don't really care. Lloyd, I'm fine with it, because in context of the show, it makes sense because he's still in his golden armor and doesn't get, this till the third episode where everybody else gets theirs on first. Also, Damage Zane is just awesome. The stone armor is also really cool. Again, another one of my favorites because they all look really good. I just wish Lloyd and Zane got leg printing on theirs. And then the golden techno on Kai is cool, but it's not as cool on Zane. And it's also unfortunate we didn't get the actual suits, or the actual suits for the other two, Cole and Jay. But these suits are also ain't too terribly accurate. Anyway, then you got the tournament element suits. I like these suits, but I don't like that idea because how are you gonna fight with people with swords and knives and stuff, and you have your sleeves and chest out? But it is cool. Like, I didn't mention this with the techno robes, but the half mask is awesome because now people who maybe didn't have a way to give them a good hairpiece, like Cole, you could probably give a hairpiece to, with the other three. You know, what were you gonna do? Shoot, Kai's didn't even exist physically yet, but now you got these, so that's awesome. Fix that issue, and it's cool too. So that's great. And again, Zane's is the only one I don't hate, but I wish he had the half mask like the other three, because just throws it off. Also, he's got an awesome staff. And another one of my favorite sets of robes, the jungle robes, which are all really awesome, and I love the little knives on them. Also, it added Skylar on, this is her only appearance on this website, because she never had other matching robes with the other ninja. But it also made Zane the titanium ninja, so I think that's fine. Yeah. The deep stones. These are probably my favorite. Definitely my third favorite. I think there are two others that are better. But they were all awesome. I really wish we did get a Ghost Cold variation, but that's not a hard custom. Assuming you have them, which I don't, which is why I have to use website. Ignore the ad on the bottom. Anyway, though I do wish Nia had the one matching up for it. I forget if she gets a matching one in the final episode, or if she just, yeah, I think she switches back to this for the final episode, but I don't care. Zane's awesome. With the little knives on his torso. And you got the Air Jitsu robes, which, Lord have mercy, are honestly all awesome. And Zane's got an awesome weapon. I have a piece like a sword like that wouldn't be those colors, and I wouldn't have that same blade piece, but I do have a gunmetal version of both of these pieces, and I could figure out something for that piece. I'm recording this in a parking lot, so ignore the car noises anyway. Then they got their Destiny robes, which are not my favorite. They're cool, but they're not, I don't love them. But at the very least, that gave you a way to get Ghost Coal, which is awesome. It also gave you Eye Patch J, which I feel like is just a weird inclusion. Kai is awesome. I think Lloyd is the best. Oh my god, is that good? I apologize for that. I have no way to edit that out that I know of. Anyway. And then Day of the Party, which is easily my second favorite. Had also some really cool suits with all the honor robes. And, Cole also got his RX robes. And then the fusion suits. Probably the best suits, honestly. Which are all really awesome. I definitely feel like if they were going to bring out any suits, it would have to be either this or the ZX suits. Which, I hope we get a C version of these, because I really want a full set of these. Give us a monastery, or a way to get minifigure displays for all of the ninja. For each, because I know people eat those up. I would eat that up, anyway. Movie would be, the movie is awesome. It gave a bunch of cool suits, and it gave the new face prints, which are also awesome. Though it's definitely I would love, I'm working on buying this minifigure. I'm gonna find it eventually. I have Zane. I think he doesn't fit in with him being, all the other ones are mostly darker colors, and he's really white. And they brought back the kendo suits. I still hate those masks, but at least Lloyd finally got one. But it's not for the proper robes, because you never got the proper robes for him. And then, you got the Woo Crew, or Spinjitzu Train, I don't know what they're called. They look pretty cool. I think they could be more interesting if they added some of the other ninjas' colors to them. Lloyd's cool, but he would be but The first one's cool. This sucks. Because, really annoying. Yeah. I suppose everyone, once in a while, you get a bad hair day. I do apologize if you may have noticed that the video got cut off here. I am no longer filming in a car. I am now filming in my bedroom. To end this off, my phone died the first time. So, after the release of the movie, they had Sons of Garmadon, which were all really great suits. Only thing I wish is that if it's the half mask thing, because this mask was 2 pieces, had like it was black at the bottom instead of white, or their color. Then they got their elemental burst robes, I think they're called. These were awesome, or I think these are cool, but I feel like it could have been more than just the torso. But I think most of them are really cool, but I do think that, the mask design they used was cool. But, yeah. Honestly, all around cool suits. Zane's the only outlier. Again, that was, his thing for this kind of season. He always had to be the outlier. But, honestly, him being the outlier has always been his thing. But otherwise, no, yeah, he's awesome. He's honestly probably the best one. Then they got their Woo Crew suits, which I feel like, honestly, if it was a bit more creative, I think would have been awesome. But at the very least, they didn't have the terrible Lloyd haircut. And you got the Hunted suits, which were all, battle damage versions of Sons of Garmadon suits. These were all really cool, and I think served the purpose very well, and honestly, I would like to see another concept like this again, where it's the battle damage one. Because it's really cool. The pilot suits were another great set that were honestly awesome, especially with the Woo figure, because that was cool. Well, he was just cool, and it was the only time that we got this particular headpiece. I would like to apologize for all the audio cutoffs. The first time my phone died, the second time I had to go do something. But now this should be able to finish us off. But as I was saying, yeah, this is really cool. And all. Anyway. The Zane in the set is also cool. Now we got the Legacy suits. These are awesome. They all have this, OG feel to them. Because this is when they were trying to recreate suits. But yeah, these are all awesome. Except for you with your stupid haircut. Gold Lloyd is awesome. Nia is awesome. Zane's awesome. Then we got the Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu suits, which are also pretty awesome. Most of them are. Cole is alright. Jay's cool. Kai is pretty good. I hate Lloyd because he has the exposed hands and the... Nia's cool. Zane's cool. We got the Forbidden Spinjitzu forms, which, honestly, I do not like that much. Anyway, got the, I think, Super Forbidden Spinjitzu, something like that. And all of these are cool, especially Lloyd's. Bro. Fix. We got the Tournament of Elements Legacy suits, which were also really, really cool. I think all of them are really good. Lloyd is really cool. Was definitely... I apologize for the dogs. My dogs are stupid. Anyway, you got the Digi robes, which were awesome. I wish they were all just black with only the white visor piece, but unfortunately that's not how it is. All these are really cool, and yeah. The only one who didn't get one was Zane, and I think, but we got an advertisement for him. But yeah, that's cool. Anyway, then we got Master of the Mountain. These suits are good, but I really hate the shoulder pad. That would be very ineffective in combat. But Nia's is cool with the fluff on hers. So yeah. We got the Spinjitzu Burst. Pretty much for me, just new NRG suits. Awesome. Then we got the Battle. Now these next suits, the Epic Battle suits, suck. Hard. Anyway, Colm was good, but Jay, Kai, and Zane just suck. and I hate him. Like, he's Cole fits his character. Jay is a zebra, Kai is Kai, and Zane doesn't even have armor on. Then we got the golden suits, which are awesome. I think, not really sure. I know he got Master of the Mountain. Jay got Digi. Kai got Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Lloyd got Island. Nia got also Island, I think. Zane got Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu form. But also Zane got the last Legacy suit. That being the Legacy 2021 one based off the Deep Stone armor. Awesome. But unfortunately, not, only just for him, but I really wish the other ones got this one because it's really cool. And then we got the Island suits, which were also really cool. I think all of them are good. Need I say more? And then you got the scuba suits, which I also really like, but you can see their mouth over the apparatus, which it annoys me. Otherwise, really cool. Then you got the core suits. I hate the core suits. They're really, really bad. Cole is alright. Jay is bad. Kai is bad. Lloyd is terrible. Golden Lloyd is awesome. Nia is bad. Zane is terrible. And then we got the Spinjitzu burst ones, I think. Honestly, I have no clue. But these are all pretty cool. Then we got the fugitive suits. Some of my favorites. And honestly, they're all really awesome. Then they got the golden power suits, which are not as awesome, but still awesome. Plus the Oni Lloyd is really cool. Then the OG4 got their Dragonius forms. Or Dragonian form. Whatever. Oh, they're just their dragon form. Okay, never mind. Which all of these are awesome. All of them are really awesome. I think my favorite's definitely either Kai or Jay. But anyway. We got the merch suits. And Aaron got his classic. And a few other costumes. I have this one. But honestly, they're all for me. But if you like them, that's fine. Well, I just don't like Aaron and Sora. Everybody else are really cool. And Nia's alright. Then we got the Dragon Power suits, which I do really like. I mostly just want the Lloyd. Then we got the Mech Pilot suits, which are also really cool, but still, this one's probably the best one. The other ones are just whatever to me. Then we got their golden. I have no clue what the actual name. I just go with golden mech until I remember the actual name. And it was just for 3 of them. And honestly, it really only looks good on Kai. Then we got the climber suits. Another one of my favorite set of suits. Honestly, all of these are awesome. With the shoulder pads and whatnot. Ignore the background noise, by the way. I'm sorry. And we got the Tournament of Forces suits. They tried to be the Tournament of Elements suits, but they did not turn out as good as the Tournament of Elements. Except for Evil J. Evil J is awesome. What else? I really don't like these. I don't know why Sora's arm is golden, too. And, Aaron just... His arm, it's not that noticeable that he's sleeveless to me. It feels like... But, yeah. Then we got the storm suits, which were pretty awesome, but again, I mostly just want the Lloyd. But the black shoulder pad is also awesome. Zane got his shirtless thing, which is certainly interesting, but okay. I mean, would I buy it? Yes. Would I really just use it for its intended purpose? Yes. Is there a reason behind it? No, but it's still cool. We got another one of my favorites, the spectral suits. These suits have the dragon, and it's really cool. I have Kai, but I don't have any. I want Lloyd. I don't like the Neo without it, but yeah, otherwise. I have the Sora without it. I have this Sora, but, you know, that's a hit or miss, or whatever. Zane's really awesome. Then we got the Legacy 2026. I think our Google, which is the only one where I have a full set of all the suits. Except for, like, I like the Monastery set, whatever. The Cole is awesome, but, you know, whatever. But, you know, I think it would have been cool if they brought back the OG hairpiece, because that's still an in-use hairpiece, but, yeah. Jay's also cool, but I do feel like the silver horn with the gold armor kind of just throws it off, but, you know, it's whatever. But this, you know, helmet piece is also still better than this version. The Kai, I think, is pretty well the most faithfully recreated, with the exception of, well, Zane and Kai, I think, are the two most faithfully recreated, but he's really cool. And I don't know why. There are a bunch of people who are just going to try and sell their own fake versions of this, because literally you can buy this $10 set right here. Or, never mind, a $10 set with, actually I'll just put a picture of it, plus the Monastery set, which is weird. This guy came in, and you could literally just make it yourself. Anyway, and then Lloyd's awesome. Zane is awesome with the face front, but, you know, Zane's always awesome. Then we got the Monster Hunter forms, which are also all really cool. I really wish this could just be with the photo the website's using, but I really wish Jay had the shoulder pads like everybody else. And then, I don't like the shoulder padless Neo. Zane's pretty cool, though. Then we got their Dragonius forms, which are absolutely awesome. Like, all of them are awesome. Then we got some 1-half forms. We have Future J, who's cool. Sensei Lloyd, who's also awesome. Future Nia, who's awesome. Golden Techno J and Cole, Cole and Jay, rather, who unfortunately never got minifigures, unlike the other two. Future Kai, Future Zane, Digi Zane, who I really wish would have gotten a minifigure of, because this looks awesome. We got Sensei versions for all the ninja from the non-canon Woo Crew game, which honestly, I don't think these look bad. But then in the Woo Crew game, we also got some suits for Lloyd that we never got, because they were either, he was like in that season where he did just didn't get the suit, which was Trainee, NRG, Kento, and Kento. Nia, because she only showed up in season 5, she got the same treatment with Trainee, DX, Kendo, ZX, NRG, Elemental, and I think that's Stone Armor. Could be wrong, though. Well, and then Jungle. And yeah, that is all the Ninjago suits. Really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for all the audio cuts, but trying, guys. See you later.